Okay, here we are back again. Today we're going to do a skirmish game, and we've got the mighty Escher sisters playing the Genestealer cult, which you don't see come up too often. So we're going to play a special scenario here, which I will go over in a minute. But first of all, we're just going to go through the gangs and what each of the fighters have. We're going to start with Escher. So Brendy, when you're ready, tell us what you've got.
So today I'm running a gang queen. She is equipped with a combi bolt needler, and she's got a skill of spring up. I've got a single champion model, which is a death maiden. She's running a dual stiletto swords. She has the skill combat virtuoso, and she's also got a chem synth on her as equipment. I've got a specialist sister who's running a nightshade chem thrower, also running a chem synth. I've then got a Wild Runner who is running a stiletto knife, a stub gun with dum-dum ammo, and she's also got a single Phoenix pet. I've got two sisters today. One's running a shotgun with acid rounds, also solid and scatter as standard, and then the other one is running a las gun with a hot shot add-on. And finally I have a little sister, which is a Juve. She is running a fighting knife and an auto pistol.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll take you through my gang. So I have a Cult Alpha. He is packing a mining laser and just the ability of trick shot, and he's also bringing along a Psychic Familiar, because you've kind of got to have those because they're amazing. My Psychic Familiar's name is Gibbles. We've then got my champion, my hybrid Acolyte. He has got a web gun and the skill Infiltrate. After that I've got an Aberrant. His name's Bicker. He's got the ability Unstoppable. And then the rest is regular neophyte hybrids. The first one is a Specialist. He's got a grenade launcher. Then I have two hybrids with auto guns, and lastly I have a hybrid with a shotgun. Okay, so two pretty tooled up gangs. Let's talk about the mission. So you would have noticed, looking at the screen there's a lot of crates on the screen. So we're playing a mission called Scavenge, and this is straight out of the Book of Ruin, which is quite a dated book now, but it's still got some pretty awesome stuff in it. So in this particular mission, two gangs are essentially trying to grab as much loot from the battlefield as they can. We roll 2d6 loot crates, and then we take turns placing those on the board. We actually rolled 11, so we've got 11 loot crates placed randomly all over the board. They've got to be further than 6 inches from the edge, and they can't be within 3 inches of each other. And we think we've got that right. We're playing on a smaller table. We're playing on a 2x3, so it was actually pretty hard to fit them all in, but I think we've managed to do that. Now, the first roll of the game is actually going to be Brendy and I seeing who gets to deploy first. So, Brendy, you'll come over, we'll grab a dice each, and we'll roll off of that. I'm yellow.
I'll be black.
Alright, so Brendy wins the roll-off, which means he deploys first.
And I'm going to be lazy and deploy where I've set up most of my models on this side of the table, I think.
So we're playing long ways here, so we're deploying on the short table edges. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start in a 6-inch deployment zone.
So I'm probably going to go... I'm going to put my leader up the top there, I think. So I can go in how far?
6 inches.
6 inches, yep.
Yep.
Perfect. So we might even put her back just a bit. I think for the sake of it, I'm going to pop the Death Maiden up the top here as well. And then we've got a few other interesting gangers we can play. fact, we might even just be a bit safer. We'll play her down there. We might even put the leader down here as well, just in case we don't get the first turn. But they're both incredibly fast models. We've got a loot crate, so I think what we should do is we should get a Jew set up to try and loot a crate. And we've got a locked door here. Speaking about locked doors, let's just go and add some colour to the table. I think what we'll do is down here, we might start off, gonna pop a model just there, near that locked door. Got a las gun, we're going to pop her in underneath here. I think what we might do is we might set up this chem thrower down the side, and then we've got a wheel runner. Can probably just pop the wheel runner. Might keep her in a bit of a safe area to start with her pet just underneath here as well.
Okay, so Brendy's got all his stuff set up there. Quite a lot of sisters, lots of...
We're going to move this around while we're at it.
Yeah.
Just to give a bit of a show. So we're setting up underneath. And then also down in on the inside of the terrain there.
Okay, now we've got everything set up. The next step is to put out infiltrators. Okay, so I have 2 infiltrators. Brendy doesn't have any infiltrators. And they could go anywhere outside of 6 inches and line of sight from any of Brendy's fighters. So I don't have a huge amount of options here because even though we're on a relatively dense board, there's a lot of lines of sight here between objects and things. I think my first one I'm going to put down is my Aberrant. And I think he's just going to go up on this corner here. It's a bit closer. And my second one I'm going to put down is my champion with the Weber. And this is tough, Brendy, because there's actually not a lot of options for my champion with the Weber. You've got your chem thrower over there. I don't know. Is the champion going to be out of line of sight if I place them up here, do you think? If I place them there, would that be out of line of sight from your queen? Probably not.
I mean, you can see through the stairs.
Yeah, I think it's tough, isn't it?
Which makes it heavy cover.
I don't think that's going to be helpful.
He's going to have to be down.
The only other place I can do something really weird, like put him in this alleyway here.
Yep, that would be out of line of sight.
Yeah. It's a bit of a suicide mission, but whatever. We'll see. It's gonna make you a bit worried about, coming that way. Now the way we play it is you can't be, so I'm not allowed to be within 6 inches of you, but because we've got a sealed door,
yep.
I'm not within 6 inches of you.
Correct.
So the way we do it is we measure from the model to the enemy fighter, but we measure that in terms of true distance. So going up and over this wall would be more than 6 inches, and going around through the door is not possible because the door's closed. So that's nowhere near 6 inches. So that's how we play it. I'll just quickly give you a side angle shot here. All right, so there's all my guys all set up along that back line there. Alright, now we're ready to go. Now Brittany won the roll off. So I think no, that's everything. That's all we need to do. So then now we've just got to roll off for the actual first round.
Great. Guess I'm being black again.
Cool. Alright, Brittany, gets it. Alright.
Staying with black. What a great colour. I think what we'll do is we'll make it really simple. I'm going to activate Maju first, who's standing within an inch of a crate, and we'll try and get her to open that.
Yep. So to do this, you basically make a loot double action. So it's not actually a test. You just make the double action, and then you roll a single d6 to see what it actually is.
Oh,
so it's not like no. So what Brady just did there is he rolled an intelligence check to see if he could if he could pick the lock. But in this mission, you don't have to do that. You just take a double action, and then you roll a d6 to see what's in the crate.
Oh, so it's a double action.
It's just a double action and no other roll. Okay, so you're bringing it a 5, which is good. So in this mission, you've got to get a 4, 5, or 6 to find loot. On a 1, it explodes, and a 2 or 3 is nothing. So Brendy can remove that loot casket now, and we're just going to give him a token. We're going to give him a token there for his tally. And the whole point of this mission is whoever gets the most loot wins the round.
Is that crate removed from the game?
Yep, so we take that crate now because it's been looted.
And because she's done a double action, she is done.
That's all she can do. Okay. Alright, my first activation is going to be my brute. He's within an inch of this one down here. So he's going to do the same thing. He'll do a double action. Okay, we'll just roll to see what he gets. He gets a 5 as well, so they get some loot. And that's all he can do. Actually, we can just keep the crates, Brendy. I don't think we need to.
Yeah,
tokens.
I put the crate on my doodad.
Yep.
Alright, we've got a grenade launcher up there. He's a bit scary. Do we have anything to deal with him?
You got some nice guns, don't you?
One.
And a bolter?
One, but they're a lot further away than you are of me. Let's see what we can do about him. For now, I think what we might do we might do I'm going to activate my specialist. She has got a 5-inch move. I've named her Kai. And she's going to come up 5 inches. And I think I'm going to get her to move up another 5 inches into underneath here.
Nice.
Just down the bottom there. So she's just come up around the side here, 10 inches.
Alright, my next activation, I'm going to go with, I've got this boring little hybrid neophyte down here. He's standing on a crate already, so he's going to do his double action. I'm going to roll that and see what we get. We got a 1. Okay, so this is bad. This is a explosion. On a 1, the fighter has discovered a booby trap. The loot explodes like a frag trap.
Fantastic.
Okay, so straight away we remove that loot crate. That is not good. So he gets pinned immediately. And then we roll to see what happens to him. Okay. So let's see. Is he injured? Oh, he's not. Just rolled a 1.
Great.
So, but he's just pinned. Alright.
Alright. I feel I deployed somewhat badly down the bottom there. I've completely forgotten how to play this game now that we're actually playing a normal game again.
Been playing 5 Secundus for a long time.
So what we're going to do is I've got my lasgun over here, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to move her out and around over towards this this ladder over here. One of the fun things about Necromunda is not destroying the table while you try and play. So I'm going to move her there, and then... Can she actually see anyone? No, we're pretty good right now. Don't really want to get her killed just yet. So I might actually just leave her there for now. With that. Or in fact, I might just move again, but I'm going to stand near the ladder, hopefully in a little bit better cover underneath.
Yep.
So that's her movement done.
Okay. Alright. My next move, I've got a shotgun guy here. He's going to... he's within an inch of that door, so he's going to open that door, mainly to help the guy next turn, save him opening it. And then he's going to move off. So my neophytes are actually really quite slow. Genestealer cult, for some reason, they move very, very slowly. So this guy's only 4-inch move. So he's opened that door, and then he's just going to move up his 4 inches. Pretty much just gets him into this open area underneath there. Okay, back to you, Brendy.
Excellent. I'm going to activate... I am going to activate my gang leader. I'll do her individually. I'm not going to group activate with her. And I'm going to do a move just to be a little bit quicker with it. However, I'm going to move her up to here, 3 inches, or 7 inches, and then I'll move her forward. I'm just going to keep it back, hopefully, out of your grenade launcher's range for now.
Yeah. Okay. My next move, we can go with my last auto gun hybrid. Grab him. He's going to move. He's going to move out to the side. He's going to go after that chem thrower. So 4 inches just gets him around this corner. So he's going to go to there and see what he can see. Now she is going to be, I think, in heavy cover down the side there. She's in a pretty good spot. I'll just show an angled shot here of that. So there he is. He's come around the corner there. We're going to have a shot now. We'll measure that out. That's going to be easily in range. Okay, he's at about 11 inches from her, so he's out of short range. But we're going to have a go anyway. So on a 6, I will be able to hit her with his auto gun. Okay, I did get a 6 there. So
of course you did.
Of course I did. Go back to that dice. So there it is. That beautiful 6. Okay, we only got one hit. So we've pinned her at the very least, which is great on someone with a template weapon. So she's pinned, and then we're just going to see if we can actually do some damage. So it should be tough 3 here, Brendy.
Yep.
Tough 3. We only got a 3, so no wound, but we did manage to pin that chem thrower. All right, back to you.
Great. What we might do is, we've got a door here, we've got your model, it's very scary, I don't know what we're going to do about it. I think we're going to activate the wheeled runner. We're going to move the wheeled runner up to the door, first activation. And then I'm hoping I can open the door. And then on the next activation, I'm going to try and charge my pet at you.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'm going to get 3 inches on the pet, which is great. Pet's got 6-inch move. Let's see if I can actually get up there. So I'm like 3 inches to there. 2, 6, and 3 will actually get me there.
Excellent.
But the problem is am I out of the control range of the controller? So across the top of the table, if I was at the edge of the door here trying to get it, I would be, I think. But it's not true line of sight if we're going for that.
So what Brendy's talking about there is when we do, when we operate pets, now they don't have the ability to go further away?
Not these ones, no, I
Okay.
don't believe.
So when we do pets, there's a bit of debate about this, but the rule says that the pet is never allowed to move more than its 3-inch distance from its owner, unless it has obviously some other rule that.
So yeah, across the top it would be fine, but around the corner it's not.
True line of sight, it's actually moved out of 3 inches, so it's never allowed to do that. Now there's a lot of debate about this. There's probably going to get some feedback on this once people see this happen, but we've been playing it that way for a little while now, because the rule is pretty clear that they're never allowed to move outside of that range, which is why when you have pets that have I think it's called long leash is the ability where they can go sort of further away. They're the ones that are actually much more useful for this kind of tactic, like what Brendy's just tried to do there. But what it does do is it essentially blocks me still.
Yeah, I'll pin you.
So that I can't move past the pet to get a really good angle on the rest of the Escher in that room. So I'm going to have to waste my Weber on that silly little what is it called? Fear cat? Is that a fear cat?
That one's a Phoenix.
A Phoenix. So I'm going to have to waste my Weber on this little Phoenix thing. That's still probably Brendy will be happy with that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to clip the owner, the wild runner. We'll see. All right, so I'll react now because otherwise another Escher's going to come down and shoot me anyway. So I'm just going to move sideways to just outside of an inch with that cat, and then I'm going to hit it with my Weber. Okay. Alright, so I can clip the owner.
Even though it's out of line of sight.
Even though it's out of line of sight, but the owner will get a +2. Oh no, you won't get an armor save because it's web.
Template.
Yeah. But remember, you don't take armor saves against web.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just roll the toughness.
Oh.
Yeah. So it makes web so powerful. Okay. So we fired at web. I'll roll my ammo die. Okay, ammo's fine. We'll do a red and a yellow die. The red die will be the wild runner, and the yellow die will be the little Phoenix cat. We'll see what we get. Okay, so the wild runner I got a 3, and the cat I got a 2. What's the toughness on the cat, Brendy?
3.
Okay, so the cat's not wounded because it's a 5 strength weapon, but the 3 will be a wound on the owner.
Yep.
Okay, so then what we do with a web weapon, as long as you wound, you actually then just, there's no armor save, they're automatically down and webbed. Alright, so what happens now is because I've successfully wounded, all that happens is that owner now becomes webbed, so she lies down. It's functionally the same as being critically injured, however, when she rolls to recover, there's a slightly different thing that happens when we're using the web condition. She can't bleed out, for example, by taking subsequent critical injuries. Okay, so she's webbed. The cat, I guess, is pinned because it was hit. Does the cat have a dodge ability or something, Brendy? What's he got on him?
Let me have a look.
Yeah, Brendy's just going to have a look at that. Unless the cat has some sort of ability that lets it dodge templates. For now, it's pinned.
It's pinned.
So he can't charge me. But he does have other Escher in the area that can probably go and mess with my champion.
No.
Doesn't have anything?
No.
Okay.
Alright, well, the plan was to get rid of that guy, and I think we're going to do that right now. We're just going to move my shotgun over, nice and close to you. Hello. I'm going to shoot you at very close range, which is going to be good. I'm going to hit you with an acid shot, which is available to Escher.
Nice. Well, tell us about what an acid shot does, Brendy.
So an acid shot is a like a 4-inch short range, 8-inch long range. It's a +1 to hit, which I'll get because I'm in short range. It's a strength 3, damage 1, AP 1. It's got an ammo of 5. It has the traits of blaze and scattershot.
Nice. So this is actually potentially going to set me on fire as well as
Well,
damage.
that's the hope.
That's the hope.
So let's roll. Hopefully I roll good. I rolled a 4 and I rolled a single dice.
Okay.
I just threw it out of the dice box. I'm a bit excited because this guy's going to hurt me. If I can get rid of him, he's not going to hurt me. So I've hit you, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a scatter. Well, it's got blaze.
Yep.
So are you on fire? Yes,
I am on fire. All right, I forget about
Perfect. And then it's also a scatter shot.
Great.
So it's going to do 1 shot.
But it's strength 3 at least. It's not as bad as a regular
Strength 3 on toughery.
Yep.
Roll a 2.
Okay, but he is on fire, which
He's
is
on
pretty
fire.
much taking him out for at least another turn.
And he's currently pinned.
He's pinned and he's on fire, which helps Brandy a lot. Just put a little fire token down there on this guy. He's pinned.
Now, I should also be
Grab a little bit.
looking at that. Yep.
And there, that
A
guy.
little bit too far away. That's
Okay. Right, we've got tokens for everything here. Alright. Okay, so we've got the punch and the counter punch happening in that corridor between the various gang members.
You can have a bit of a look at that.
Yep.
You want to change it over so we can get it?
We'll just have a quick switch to angle. Alright, there we go. So that's the result of that little mess.
So the Phoenix there, the poor little cat.
Yeah. Alright.
We've got him in.
Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, I've got a few other guys to go. My leader's going to go next, so he'll move up to this crate. Okay, and then he's going to roll to see what's in the crate. 4, that's fine. That's something he can use. Oh no, he can't do it because it's a double action, isn't it? So he actually just has to move up to it, and he can't do anything else. And then his little buddy is going to just move onto the elevator, and then he'll just wait there.
Alright. I haven't got very many models left. I've got my Death Maiden, that's about it. I'm going to roll an initiative for her because she's going to try and do a jump.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it in the dice box, we would end up on a 6.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to come up 5 inches across to here on her first move, and then she's going to jump another 5 over to here.
Very good initiative on Escher. They can do a lot of this riskier stuff pretty easily. So she's up onto the bridge, moving over to that middle platform. All right. I think I've only got 1 to go, which is my grenade launcher. He is going to... He needs to do something about this chem thrower. I'm really worried about it, but she's on the ground now, so I think I'm just going to move. Oh, move my... Yeah, I think I'm going to move, get him into a good position over here for next turn. So 8 inches is his actual max, so he's going to get to about there. I may as well just leave him next to the crate. Okay, that puts him in a good position for shooting next round. Alright, that's the end of round. We've got a few people to roll for. I'll do... Oh, you had initiative, didn't you, Brendy?
I did, yeah.
So do you want to roll for yours first? So
Well, I've only got the
yeah,
web.
so the guy who's webbed, roll
Yep.
for him.
What's the range for
I
assistance?
believe it's 1
Is it
inch.
1 or...?
I think you got to be within 1 to help with webbed.
Skull.
You got a skull. Okay, so that's no good for Brendy. He's just had a skull on web. Now we're just double checking the rules for that because I'm just want to make sure. I believe that's correct, Brendy. I think that is a webbed. Now,
Yeah, so I'll move the shotgun too far away.
that's a pity. But I guess.
That model will go out.
That guy's gone, and the little pet goes as well as soon as the owner goes. I don't get any XP for that because it happened outside of the immediate attack.
Super annoying.
But I'm still on fire, and that's it. That's all we're going to do. Alright, now Brendy, before the next round, I'm going to play my other tactics card, which is Disorienting Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So, Disorienting Shadows is a card that I have to announce before the start of the turn. And what it does is I nominate D3 fighters on the enemy gang. For the duration of this round, they suffer a -1 to their ballistic skill and movement. So you go down by 1 ballistic skill and 1 movement on whoever I nominate. And it's D3. So first of all, I'll roll my D3 to see how many fighters. It's 2. I'm definitely going for your leader, because that bolter is very scary. And I guess I'll go your Death Maiden. What's she got?
She's a move 6.
Yeah.
And she's a ballistic skill of 3, but she's got no guns.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go one of your lasgun girls.
Yeah, I got a lasgun down here.
Yeah, okay, I'll go for her. So lasgun and leader have -1 ballistic skill, -1 movement for this turn. And that's all my tactics cards.
Very good.
All right, mate. Do you want to roll for next round?
No.
All right.
I don't have to do bottle test because
No.
I've only lost 1 model.
We both
out of
started
the
with 7, and so we don't need to do bottle. Okay, Brendy wins the roll off.
I am winning that roll off.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I still think it's probably worth me trying to hurt your guy. So, and get this lady up into some cover. So you've negated 1 of her movement, correct?
Correct.
So let's move her up 4 inches. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And then I'm going to try and take a shot with her her gun.
At my grenade launcher?
Yeah, definitely. I'll try and take that thing out. So bolt gun has, because I'm going to use the bolt gun profile, has a range of 24.
Nice.
You're now within
nice
19,
which
is perfect. It's not short range,
Nope.
which is fine, but her ballistic skill will now be a 4+.
Okay. Let's see if it paid off for me.
Let's use these black dice that let me down before.
They work really well, Brendy. Hey!
It's only 1 shot because the bolt gun's got rapid fire.
but you got a hit.
However, it's awesome.
Okay.
A bolt gun is strength 4. Your guy is tough.
Tough 3, regular guy.
Perfect.
Oh no, he hasn't wounded him. But he could
However,
fall.
He could fall.
Yeah. So I'll roll his initiative check. So these neophyte guys, they have an initiative of just 4+. Okay, so let's see if he gets his 4+. He does. Okay,
Great.
so he doesn't actually fall off the position. He's just pinned from the bolt of fire. All right. That's going to limit his options this turn.
Not really. Not really.
Yeah, but I can't move into any better cover.
You're within an inch. You can loot.
That's true. I could just lie there and just like try to loot the crate. Okay. So next we're gonna go. I might try to really move up on your. What's she called?
My specialist.
Your specialist, yeah.
You mean
All
this
right.
one down here?
We're gonna do something crazy here. Never do this, folks at home. Never send a pleb with an automatic weapon after someone with a big flame weapon. He can only move 4 inches, so he's going to move just as far out to the edge as he can. So he's got a nice clear line of sight to her. We'll measure the range. He's now within 8, which is his close range. Okay, he's going to fire his auto gun, hitting you on 3s. Oh, we got 3 hits there on the auto gun. Let's go to the dice cam. There we go. 3 hits on the auto gun. So far so good. So far so good. Okay. Alright, ready? She's just tough 3.
Tough 3.
Tough 3. We'll roll out some dice here and we'll see what we get. We're looking here for 4s. Right, we got 1. So only 1 goes through. What's her armor like?
Flak.
Flak armor. So
I
6
believe
up
I gave her
save.
flak.
Yep.
I gave her some armor. Yeah, flak. That's sad. Alright. Super annoying. I need a 6 for flak. Another chance.
Okay, doesn't go through. Alright. So then we just roll a die. We're hoping to do some damage here. We get a skull. Okay. Come on, Brendy. Hang on, we're going to go to the dice shot there so we can see it. It's a little bit out of the edge of the camera there, but you can see the skull just on the edge. Goodness. That's brutal first 2 rounds, Brendy. Okay. Alright, back to you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to activate my las gunner. She's going to move up 4 inches, which will get her to there, just in front of my leader. And then I'm going to move forward another 4 inches into a bit of a safer spot, but also in cover next to a crate.
Okay. Alright, we'll go with... That was very surprising. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was just hoping to keep her down. But that was pretty awful for Brady. My Aberrant kind of needs to stay where he is, I think. He needs to just kind of hide. I'll activate my leader. My leader's going to see if they can open this crate. So it's a double to open the crate. Let's anything but a 1. Okay, 4 is good. So the leader found some more loot for our score. So I'm going to grab that loot crate over there. That's really all I can do because the double action and the leader can't really do anything else, and his little buddy's just going to stay there on the elevator. Alright, Brendy, back to you.
Well, you're taking out half a model, so I haven't really got much left to do. I'm going to activate the model that's standing with the shotgun. I'm going to shoot again with an acid shot.
I thought you might.
I'm not going to move, I'm just in close range. It's going to give me a +1.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's like that.
Yep.
It's going to be a game like that.
It's going to be one of those games for me by the looks of it. Let's see what else we can do. Should I move her? No, your dude's on fire. He's not really going to do anything.
No, he's going to probably run to a wall.
I'm probably going to try and keep him pinned.
Yeah.
So I might leave her there for now.
Because he's always a threat to you until he's out. So.
He's a threat to me until he's not on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, my next move, I'm going to just pick up one of my guys in the auto gun guy down the back here. That's Zrain. Zrain's going to just get up and he's going to very boringly move his 4 inches over to here. Alright, back to you, Brendy.
I'm going to activate this Juve. She's going to come around the corner here. Juves can move 5 inches. So I'll move her up to here.
So she's moving along the flank.
And
challenge that auto gun guy.
I may as well just try and get her up a bit closer because she's only got a pistol.
Yeah.
And I'll put her next to that door there. Back a bit.
Yep, so there she's there.
She's there.
Alright. Okay. Next. I've got another guy with a shotgun. He's just going to move. So let's get really hectic here and try to get up into the middle of the board. So 8 inches will get him just there. With a shotgun. Try to take some cover behind that ladder. Okay, back to you, ready?
Alright, well, it's a double action to loot a crate, isn't it?
It's a double dead loot.
Alright, I'll use the Death Maiden to try and loot the crate.
Okay, Death Maiden's going to try to... Oh, she doesn't need to try, she just loots it automatically. What she gets? She gets another bit of loot. So what's that, 2 all now?
Yep.
Alright, we're 2-2. Gotta keep our eyes on the mission. Okay. I guess my scary grenade launcher needs to do something now, so he's going to stand up. Can't aim, unfortunately, because he got pinned, but that's okay. Alright, I'll roll some dice here. I guess he's got to fire. If I get down low, he's in the line of sight. Both the ganger and your leader are the same. They both got some cover.
Yep.
So I'll have to fire at the las gun ganger.
Yep.
Without rolling a cool check. So I'll try for a cool check anyway, because I know you're in range of me, so therefore I'm in range of your leader as well. So here's my cool check. I got a 6, which is not going to be a pass, I don't think, on a regular guy.
You are not cool.
Oh, hang on. These are Genestealer cult. They are cool.
Oh, are they? Great.
5+ cool on their gangers.
Far out.
So, alright, Genestealer cult doesn't have a lot going for them, but they do have apparently very cool gangers. Alright, so I'll fire at the leader. We're going to go a crack grenade here. It's -1. I'm only hitting you on a 5. So we'll try for it. There's Brendy. That's not good.
Oh, come on, Dave.
I'm trying to use the same dice you are, Brendy.
Can you fail anything?
I'm trying to use the same dice you are. It's Alright, we're only rolling the black dice from now on. Okay, both of us. Okay. Alright, so hits the leader with a crack grenade. A crack grenade is... we haven't used one of these for a while. Strength 6. It's also -1 at short range, which I forgot, but anyway. Crookade, strength 6, 2 damage, -2. Okay. So we're wounding on a. Is she tough 4 or tough 3?
She's tough 3.
Tough 3. So 2+. Oh, I didn't wound Brendy. Okay.
Hallelujah.
She also has to take a falling check because she's near the edge of the.
Yeah, so she'll get a plus.
She'll get a +1 for the barricade.
She'll get a +1 for the barricade. Oh. I give up.
So, Brandy's queen, who had a 2+ initiative, she survives the crack grenade only to get blown over the ledge, falling down to the ground. I guess.
Let's for the sake of it work out which way she's going.
Yeah, we're all scared. I'll see where she goes. Where's she going?
The arrow's showing this way.
We fixed up the dice box now, so you can see which direction. Oh yeah, the arrow's going that way. Okay. So she's going to fall sort of on that side.
And she's technically not. She's an inch away from that one, and so
she's probably
going to have to be that one.
She's probably going to go on that side because that's the one she's closest to.
All right,
so she's fallen down the back there, which is annoying.
Platform is 3 inches high.
Yeah.
So she's going to take
black dice, Brendy.
String 3 hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2's not going to hurt her.
No, not going to hurt her. So she just fell down and is now super angry at that grenade launcher guy.
Yeah.
All right. Back to you. Do you have any other activations?
I've got no other models.
No other models? All right. So I'm going to activate my guy who's on fire. So first of all, he's going to run 2d6.
Well, he takes a string 3 hit first.
Sorry, he takes a string 3 hit first. A 3 is not going to do it.
No.
Then he's going to get up and run 2d6 in a random direction, 6 inches, and he's going to go that way. So he can't actually go past Brendy's ganger, I don't think, because they'll be blocking the corridor.
Yeah.
He can't move within an inch, but he'll move a bit closer, I guess.
Sure.
We'll
just push him
and
up
then
a bit.
just go there. Now, of course, I'm going to stay on the ground because I want my best chance of the fire going out. So if you go down and you try to put the fire out as a 4+, I did not put the fire out. So the Weber is essentially now neutered for another round.
Excellent.
Which Brendy will be very happy about. And all I've got left to do, I think is that everything? Oh, my aberrant hasn't gone yet. So what's my aberrant going to do? Aberrant, I don't know if I'm confident enough to run out there yet because you've still got guns and all kinds of stuff. No. I guess I could just climb up the wall, couldn't I? Alright, so he's going to move.
So the 3-inch fall is a 3
Yeah. He's going to move. So he's got 5 inches, costs him double to go up. That'll be 6 inches to go up, leaving him with 4 inches to move across. So he'll basically be able to get over to this crate here. There it is there. Okay. Alright, and that's the end of round 3?
Yes.
Round 3? Okay. Okay, now before we end this turn, we actually picked something up. The fighter who went out of action, I'll get Brendy to point to it on the board right now. So over here we had the Wheeled Runner go out of action from a webbed attack from my champion. And we just double checked it and we realized that the Weber doesn't actually hit that champion because, that Wheeled Runner, because they were behind and not an obstacle, but behind an impassable terrain. So a weapon like that can't actually hit them it can if they're behind an obstacle, but not behind impassable terrain. So in fact, the Wheeled Runner wasn't hit, only the pet was hit. The pet wasn't injured. And so consequently, we've taken it back. Brendy's put the models back on the board, and because that was only at the end of the previous turn, this Wheeled Runner can still do something this turn. So Brendy's just going to play that now, and then we're going to move on to the next turn.
Yep. And I'm going to charge her into your champ.
That should be fine. Is that fine?
Well, we're going to find out. So
you roll the big 2.
I did. She's got to move 6, so yeah, she's awesome.
So that's a 7.
7 inches.
Yeah.
Definitely can get around the board here. It's like 5 inches to your model.
Gets in
quite nicely.
And then, so we also looked this up just to be clear on the rules. Now when you're on fire, this wasn't clear in the old rules, but in the new rules they've clarified it. If you're on fire and you get attacked in melee, you just can't react. You can't do anything. So my fighter just has to take it, basically, because they're too busy screaming trying to put the fire out. Yep.
So, my Wheeled Runner, Belle, who you set on fire, who we took out accidentally, she's got 1 attack on charge, She's armed with a stiletto knife and a stub gun with dum-dum rounds. So we use the green ones for the stiletto knife. And then she is hitting you on 4s.
4s. Oh, and you were charging me from around the line of sight.
Yeah, so it'll become 5s.
Become 5s, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So one of my stilettos misses,
Yep.
my pistol misses. I need to do an ammo check for that pistol. I use dum-dum rounds. I am
So
now
that's
out of dum-dum rounds, they're gone.
But you still got me with the knife once.
But I got you with the knife once.
Yep.
Your stiletto being a toxic dagger.
Yep. And I'm toughness 3,
Tough
I
3.
think, on that guy.
Yep. 2. Nothing.
Ooh, so the dice have decided that it doesn't matter. Will you try to fix it? But the dice have decided it doesn't matter. I'm just going to move that.
Wow, I mean, my rolls have been pretty good, so.
Just going to move this up a little bit because we're just missing out on the dice on that top section of that box. That's better. Okay. Alright. Alright, so the dice decided it doesn't matter. Fair enough.
Dice decided.
That's usually the case, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright, next round. Ready? Roll
I've
for who goes first?
Yes.
Okay. I'm on the yellow, you're on the black. Okay, 5-5.
I went first last
Yeah,
time.
okay, so I got it. Alright, so what am I going to do here?
This is actually round 3. Because
Is
I've
it?
had 2 rounds of going first.
Yeah.
So this is the 3rd round.
Correct. Alright, look, we've got to do it because I don't think he's going to be there otherwise. I'm going to do an aim shot, my grenade launcher at your other ganger. I'll do a crack grenade again because it's best chance of killing her.
Very good.
So we'll do an aim. She is -1 to hit though because she's behind that barricade. Alright, so rolling to hit her. Oh, yeah, we're using black dice, aren't we, Brendy? Only
You
black
can use
dice.
whatever you like.
No, I feel bad.
I've seen your dice roll.
Okay, well, that's a 2.
Oh, good.
Okay. So I did miss, and because the crack grenade we don't scatter it, it just misses. Okay.
Very good. I'm thinking it might be time to play one of my tactics cards.
Oh, I think you probably should.
Here it comes. We are going to play Rain of Blades.
Lovely.
Play
What's
this
that
gang
do?
tactic when activating a fighter. The fighter can immediately make a charge. Double action. This action is free.
Ooh.
Action and does not count against their normal allotment of actions. This activation. This is an Escher specific card.
Okay. We'll just zoom in on that.
And I'm going to activate the Death Maiden, and she's going to charge.
Alright. So you're going to go for my big fella.
I'm going to give it a go.
Let's see if you can get there.
I'll even roll one of your favourite yellow dice for you. 1 inch, whatever. He rolled a 5 outside of the box. You throw it in, it goes to a 1.
I'm sorry to laugh.
Good on you.
Freddie's dice rolls are just killing him today.
So 7 inches isn't going to do what I wanted it to do.
Yeah.
The 3 inches might have done, but she'll come up to
She's
here.
going to there. Okay.
That's just fine. She's now going to activate her another double charge.
Yeah.
Because she's done a free, which means that she can go again. I'm 6 inches away. I can't miss.
Can't miss. There we go.
There we go. She's coming for it. So she's coming up. And I'm actually going to be a little bit sneaky, and I'm going to stand back from you.
Oh, Brendy's going to use a versatile attack here. So when you're using versatile, you do not have to be in base to base. You just have to be within range of your versatile weapon.
Yeah, so her skill, which I took for her, which was called Combat Vertitio, is when she's using toxin weapons, swords and stilettos and stuff like that, she can use her strength as the versatile range of the weapon. So she's technically a strength 3, giving her a versatile range of 3.
Great.
Something I failed to do, which I'm going to do, it doesn't really affect it right now, is she's also going to roll for a chem synth, because she's got a chem synth.
Yep.
I rolled a 7, I believe. Her intelligence is 7, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to explain what this is?
So chem synth means that when you roll a toxic attack, it counts as basically one toughness less than what you had
On the victim.
on the victim.
Yeah.
So if you're a toughness 3,
Yep.
you become a toughness 2.
Gotcha. Yeah. Very good.
And then she's going to throw some attacks at you. Hopefully, we're going to get something.
Right, so let's see if she can kill the aberrant.
So she starts with
tough.
Yep. So Death Maiden starts with 3 attacks base.
Mm-hmm.
She's charged you. And then she's got 2 swords.
Great.
So I'm going to throw 5 dice at you.
Yep.
And I'm hitting you on 2s with the Death Maiden.
Okay.
Everything hits.
That looks pretty good. Okay, and there's nothing triggers on any of that?
No.
Okay, right. And then you're going after my toughness -1 with your toxin.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm tough 4 normally, so I'm tough 3 with your effect.
Yep. The other special rule that Death Maidens have when they're using toxin weapons is that if they roll a 1 on the toxin roll, they can re-roll it.
Okay, which is pretty rare to get re-rolls, but that's pretty awesome too. Okay.
I've rolled no 1s, which is unfortunate, but I've got enough here to get 4 toxic attacks
4
against
toxic
you.
wounds. Okay.
Swords are AP 1 for her.
Yep. So he has mesh armor, giving me a 5+ save, which goes up to a 6+ save. I'll roll those out. Okay, no 6s. So this is going to do a lot of damage to this guy.
Not really, they're all toxic attacks. So I'm just going to throw 4 dice at your...
Yeah, chances are he's in a bad way. Yep, there's a skull. That's all Brendan needed.
That's what I needed.
Aberrant is down. Doesn't get to throw an attack.
So, using a tactics card, we've done a bit of movement and taken something out of play, which is great.
Yep. Alright.
If I had rolled that 3 in the box for the charge,
Yeah.
I probably would have made it.
Yep.
Damn it. Whatever.
Okay, let's have a look here. We need to try to do something about that because she is super scary.
She is terrifying.
Alright, I'm going to have to try to get her with my shotgun guy who's next to that ladder. So he'll move an inch to the ladder and then he'll go up to 3. So it's going to get him up to the top of the ladder behind her. Whoop, knocking the terrain around. And he's going to try to blast her. Solid shot's probably my best, but I would like to scatter shot her. No, I'll hit her with a solid shot. I go solid shot round into her and see what happens. Okay. So let's check range. I am nice and close. Looks like 4 inches away, so I'll give her a +1. So hitting her on a 3 with my shotgun. Okay, we got a hit. So we do get an ammo roll though. I'll just quickly roll that out. That looks like an out of ammo, I think, because I think a solid is a 4+, Brendan? Remember?
Solid shot? Yeah, I can look at my thing here. It says a 4+ for a solid.
Yep, it is 4+. Okay, so he uses his only bullet in this shot, but we did get a hit. Alright, let's see if we can damage her. What's her toughness?
She's tough 4.
Tough 4. Alright, so we're going to wound her on a 4+ here. We've got a 6. So
Excellent.
she gets to make an armor save.
Yep, so she's got mesh armor. Is there any negatives on your shot?
No neg, it's just a solid shot.
Here we go. I passed!
Nice.
Woohoo!
Okay. Alright, back to you.
But
Benny.
she will be pinned.
She will be pinned. That's something. That is something.
Alright, back to me. I think it might be time to activate the wheeled runner again from that we put back on the board last time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the pet first. I'm going to bring the pet in. Pet's going to do a charge into your champion as well.
Actually, you could have done the pet last turn.
No, the pet was pinned.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
The pet had to stand up.
Yep.
Because you did hit it with the
Yeah,
lever.
that's correct. Yeah,
So,
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. So we'll stand that little cat up. Now the Phoenix cat has 2 attacks base. It says here they have a special rule: venomous bite. If any hit roll for one of the Phoenix's attacks is a natural 6, that attack gains toxic trait.
Great.
Otherwise, he's basically just punching you with fists. Let's grab the special black dice, Dave. Have we got another number 1 there? No, we don't. Guess it's a yellow one. Here we go. All right, so 2 attacks. I'm going to be hitting you with +1 because I've got a model in base with you. So one of them is a 6.
3 hits.
The 3 is going to be a success as well because their weapon skill is normally 4.
Yep. And
So
the 6 is a toxic.
So
the
6 is
yellow
toxic.
becomes
So
a toxic.
yellow becomes toxic attack. Strength is 3.
I don't think I'm injured, am I? No.
No.
So I'm tough 3.
Tough 3.
Okay.
So the normal attacks aren't going to hurt
But
you.
the toxin did.
Toxin 1 does.
So I get 1 armor save and
Yep.
then that's it. So I get an armor save here of a what's this guy? He's just got the standard thing that come with the hazard suit. So he gets a 6-up. Nope, didn't get a 6-up.
All right,
so
well, we'll roll the dice for the toxic attack.
Skull.
Cat's killed it.
Yikes. Okay. So a lot of death and mayhem in this game.
So the model that we thought got killed by your Weber has actually turned around and killed you.
Okay. Champion is out.
Well, we get to activate the ganger now. What the ganger might do is I'm going to try and climb. So is climb a double action, or is it a just half movement?
Climb is.
Can't remember.
No, climb just counts the distances as twice as far.
Twice, yep.
Yeah. It's like moving through difficult terrain.
Yep, very good. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll come over to the wall. It's 3 inches up. The wheeled runner can move 6. So I'm going to have to move to get to the top.
Yeah. Then you won't want to be any further because then you'll be further away from the pet.
because then I'll be too far away from the pet.
Yep.
But I'm going to come up to the top here.
There. Very good. Okay. Alright. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to get on with an auto gun guy, maybe. So I'll move my auto gun guy here. He's going to just come up to this barricade here, and he'll do a shot. Because I presume I can just see up to your lady there. Can you have a look, Brendy?
Let's have a bit of a camera shot at it too.
So he's just moved up to that
Oh, you're going to shoot
barricade.
through that
He's shooting at your lasgun character up on the boardwalk there.
Oh, jeepers. Okay, yeah, she can be seen by him.
Yep.
Obviously, I'll get the cover from the barricade,
Yep,
which is
so-
light.
-1. Alright, so he's going to hit her on a 5. He's going to be out of his close range with his auto gun, but he's done well so far, so let's see what happens. Okay, we missed, and we got an ammo check on that one, so I roll the ammo check. He's out of ammo. Perfect. Alright. Okay, back to you.
Alright, we're going to get my shotgun over here, and we're going to move her to the wall. She's going to do the same. She's got to move at 5 inches, so it's going to be a move for her to get to the top of that wall, because it'll be 6 up. It's looking like one inch across. So I should be able to safely get her to behind that crate.
Yep. Ready to do something.
Up to the top for next turn.
Very good. Alright, I'm going to activate my other auto gun guy. He is going to probably need to do a move as well, so he comes out an inch there, and he'll go 7 more, so he'll put him just here underneath this crosswalk. Okay.
Excellent. Alright, I'm going to activate my leader, who's fallen down the hole here. Is she still suffering the negative from last turn, that tactics card?
No, it only lasts for 1 turn.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So she's going to stand up. She's going to move over to basically here. Getting a bit of a sight on the field, but she can't do anything just yet.
Alright, I think I'm up to my last activation. So my leader's going to get on the elevator, and then he's going to move up.
I'm just going to borrow your pencil, because my wheeled runner failed her ammo check.
Right.
So I'm just going to scrub that dum-dum ammo out, because it's limited.
Right.
So she has lost that ammo.
Okay, so I've moved up, and then I'm going to activate my pet. He's got to stay within 3 inches, so he's just going to move off the elevator to there. Just get the pet some cover. Alright, ready? Yes, the mining laser is coming up to play.
Oh, very good. Alright, I've got a lasgun model here.
Yep.
She is going to make an aimed shot at your grenade launcher.
Very good.
However, he's in the open, he's in cover, and he's in the open. So I'm going to have to do a cool check to be able to shoot him, because the closest model is actually your model down here.
Sacrificial lamb.
From that one, yeah.
Sacrificial lamb, Brendy.
Let's see if I can... What I need a cool.
Oh,
I am not cool, so...
She's going to have to go for the useless guy.
She's taking an aim shot at the useless guy. I changed dice. Don't like those ones.
You don't like those dice?
No,
okay.
those dice can go
a few different changeovers happening this game.
Here you go. Alright, so you're going to be in my close range, which is going to give me a +1.
Okay.
And I'm aiming, which is a +2.
Yeah.
Her normal gang of ballistic skill is normally 4, so
Yeah,
she's going to go
it's
down to a 2.
Got him.
We don't need it. With a hot shot.
Okay. Very good. Alright, now let's roll out the...
So strength 4.
Yep, and he's tough 3.
Tough 3, so I need a 3. I get it
Got
with
him.
a 6.
Okay, he's again only got a hazard suit, which that'll go straight through.
Hot
because
shot's got an
it's
AP
sneak
1. Yep.
So you can roll out the damage. See what you
Oh,
get.
perfect. This black skull looks pretty good.
Oh.
In the box.
Oh, there it is. Just want to point out to people, there's only one skull on that D6.
And it's rolled a lot.
We've rolled a lot of skulls this game. So that's pretty brutal. Alright,
So that's
I lost
this-
my other guy.
That's this little guy down the bottom here.
Okay.
He got a hot shot to the face.
Yeah, that definitely puts me in a position to be broken this round. Now, that's it. I think that's all my guys gone. So
I've got one model left, which
Alright.
is my Juve.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep.
Now, I don't think she'll make a charge. It's a big charge. Let's have a look at the charge.
It's long. It is. Well, I mean, it's
It's a
there.
big charge.
It's there.
This model down to here, I don't think I'll make it. I could make a run and a shoot, I guess, which is probably what we're going to end up doing. So the Juve has got 5-inch move. So she's going to try and do to you what you did to her, Chem Synth mate.
Yeah.
Now I think you're going to get a bit of light cover there, being that you're hiding.
Might actually be in heavy if you look at the. So I think he's mostly behind that pole, isn't he?
I'll give you benefit of the doubt. She's rocking an auto pistol. So I'm going to be copping a neg 2. Her ballistic skills are 5. So I'm going to need a 6.
6 and then a 5.
And then a
impossible
5.
Shot.
Yeah. Not very good. Nope.
No. Okay. Alright, end of round. Now I have to take a bottle check because my team is down 3 models from my starting 7. Okay, so I'm going to roll that out now. And
It's only
see
1 dice, isn't it?
for a bottle check.
Yeah.
Yes.
2.
So
You're
that should
good.
be okay.
You
2
are
plus
cool.
3 is 5,
Yep.
which is not over my starting number. Alright.
And we've got no other critical.
No one
injuries
else is
in it.
down. Well, she's pinned, but that's it, I think. That's the
The
only...
interesting thing is we've both taken out each other's flame weapon.
Yeah, we have, yeah. Alright, let's roll off, Brendan.
Roll off. I've got to throw it in the thing.
Alright,
There we
Brendan
go.
gets it. Alright, what are you going to do? It's going to matter. It's going to
Ugh.
count. It's got to count.
It does have to count. There's a lot of stuff lined
There's
up
a lot going on.
to do a lot of things. What do we want to save? I guess is the real question. I guess we're just gonna have to go for the shotgun.
Sure, yep. Yeah,
Yep.
he's looking pretty dangerous there in the middle.
So my shotgun is going to try and get a bit of cover from your grenade launcher.
Yeah.
She's going to come over her 5 inches to hopefully here. Oh, not really. A little bit. She's going to take a shot at your shotgun.
Yep.
Nice close range with that acid shot.
Yep.
Let's see how we go. Very good.
That's fine. Right, now, before you roll the rest out, I'll just roll to see if he falls. We'll do that as well.
Sure.
So does he fall? He does.
Excellent.
So he takes a strength 3 hit. He is hit by the fall, and then it's a neg 1, is it? No. I'll roll
for
it.
the
He only has
three
6
inches?
up armor anyway, so no, he didn't make an armor save. So if he takes an injury from that, Brenda, you can roll that injury, and then you can, if he doesn't die, you can then resolve your acid shot.
He's critical.
He's critical, so he's fallen down the ladder.
Is he on fire while being critical?
No, he's not. Alright, but you can
How
still resolve
many?
your shot.
How many scatter shots do I get?
Yeah. One
Oh,
again.
one again.
The classic scatter shot.
All right, strength 3 on toughness 3.
Yep.
I'm going to wound you with that one.
Yep.
It's AP 1,
Okay, so he doesn't get a
so I'm
save.
going to roll another injury dice.
Oh, there's another skull. Why bother being critical when you can just kill him straight out?
Well, you kill him with the gun.
Alright, so he's gone. Alright, losing guys quickly now. Right. Well, he was out of ammo anyway, Brendy. You
Oh,
remember
good.
that?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I solved that problem for you.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we are getting in, starting to look pretty bad for my team here. I'm down to 3 of my fighters, but at least they've got some good weaponry.
The big guns.
The big guns. Alright. My leader is going to... he's just going to have to go for that Death
You
Maiden.
going to do a group activation?
I could do a group activation. I think it's probably the right call, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fire your guns before.
I'll do a group activation here. I'm going to start with my leader. He's going for the Death Maiden because she is very scary. He's going to aim shots. He's also got trick shots, so he gets to ignore any cover, but she's in his close range anyway. So a mining laser is 18 to 20, or 18 short, 24 long. So we're going to fire here. Okay, we just want to get a 2+ here to hit that Death Maiden. Okay, we got the 6. All right, Brendy. So she's hit. Now she's taking a strength 9 hit here.
A puff 4.
So 2+ to wound her. Yes, I got the wound. Okay. Now, she has armor? Yes.
Mesh.
Mesh. It's not going to
Not
help
gonna
her.
do anything.
It's -3 AP. Right. So she just takes 3 flat damage.
Oh,
So 2 wounds.
yeah, she's only got 2.
Right. So 2 damage rolls. Let's see what happens to her. Okay. Critical. So she's critical with an additional flesh wound.
Great.
And a flesh wound. Yikes. Okay. The pet, not going to do anything. He's happy where he is. And then my grenade launcher will activate. And he'll do, I guess, an aim shot at your las gun.
The las gun?
It's probably the next most dangerous thing you've got in the open.
Well, they're both, I guess, in light cover.
Let me check your shotgun. Yeah, his shotgun's definitely in some light cover, and she's his as well. Oh, I mean the shotgun's closer, but they're both the same difficulty. I'll roll a cool check anyway for argument's sake. So cool check, fine. So I'll shoot at the las gun. There's aim shot, so I'm hitting you here on 4s. Okay, got a hit there with a crack grenade. Alright, strength 6, tough 3.
Yep.
That's a wound.
Yep.
I think she will get arm save if she's got mesh.
She
What's
doesn't.
she got? She doesn't have mesh?
The las gun's only got flak.
Yeah, okay, well, that goes through.
Yeah.
So the grenade launcher on a crack is 2 damage. So let's roll that out, see what we get. Okay, we got a skull.
Yeah. It doesn't even need to roll the fall.
She doesn't need to roll for, she just is blown away.
Off.
Okay. Well, that's even things out slightly for me. Taking out the Death Maiden and one of your shooters is pretty good. I've only got 1 activation left though, so Reddy's got a lot of things he can now sort of do.
Yeah, well, I'm going to charge my Jew into your last remaining model.
Yep.
I'm going to get 7 inches of movement.
Yep, which is plenty.
So this one over here, which we like looking at because it's in the front. We're just going to move this model around the corner here. Hopefully she beats this guy up.
Yeah.
So she's rocking a fighting knife and a auto
Does she have
pistol.
backstab on that?
Fighting knife? That's
Probably does. Because she couldn't actually come at me directly, she had to move around that obstacle, so...
Yeah, fighting knife does get backstab.
Yeah, so she'll actually get +1 strength, I think, from her backstab.
I can't remember, I've never used
I think it's
backstab.
+1 strength.
Let's have a look. Backstab. Flash. Backstab. The attacker is not within the target's vision arc. Add 1 to the strength. So yeah, very good. Alright. 2 black dice should be a good backstab, I think. I'm only going to hit you once.
1 hit.
1 hit from the gun. I need to roll an ammo check for it. It's got
Ammo,
okay.
yep.
And a 4, I believe, will hit you from the Jew because she's a weapon skill of 4. So, we're going to be strength 4 in the back.
Yep.
Which misses.
Okay.
And then a strength 3 from the pistol, which hits.
Wasn't that your pistol?
No, well, maybe.
I think that was your pistol. I think that was your... Wasn't the black your knife?
Regardless of the situation.
Okay.
Oh, apparently
nice
find out it's an
better,
AP one, yeah.
Yeah. I think your knife was the black.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
because
we'll assume it was. Okay, and so I don't get an 7 sec because I'm going to be wearing a hazard suit.
Great.
So go to town.
I'm going to roll Black Skull again.
Let's see. Of course.
This dice is loaded.
That dice is loaded, Brendy. Okay, there goes my last neophyte, I think. Oh no, the grenade launcher is my last neophyte.
And because we roll a skull, and she's a little Jew that's very scared, let's do something that doesn't normally happen, which is a consolidate.
Yeah.
I'm going to put her over. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, keep going. Now while Brendy's figuring out his next move, I'll just point out that guy wasn't, he had run out of ammo, so I think definitely activating the leader and dual activating my 2 shooters was the right call for my first turn. Because that guy, all he could have done is reloaded, and that would have only been a 50-50 chance of happening. So, but yeah, definitely chewing through my guys now.
Cat's got a 6-inch move, so cat will come up. Cat's then going to come over 6 inches to here. Just double check that. A little bit too far. Come back. World Runner, I think in this instance, I'm going to try and save my Death Maiden.
Can Brendy save the Death Maiden? Who is got a smouldering hole through her body at the moment.
We've got my leader over here. I think what we might do is we might move her 5 inches up to the door. She's going to kick these doors open.
Kick the doors open. Love it. Okay. That's end of round. Now, Brendy gets to roll for his Death Maiden. She's got an assist, so he'll get to roll 2 dice. And
I'm going to roll this Black Skull.
Yeah, 2 skulls would be great, Brendy. Oh, almost so close.
Black Skull.
So close.
Black Skull.
Where's that second skull? Okay. So
Luckily for the assist, she is going to recover, but she's still got 1 flesh wound.
She's still got 1 flesh wound, so she's pretty weak now. And then I've got to do a bottle check, and I am now very low on guys. I've got 5 outs, so basically I have to roll a 2 or a 1 here, because I started with 7. Okay, what am I rolling 2 dice?
You only need to roll 1 dice.
Rolling 2 dice. 1 dice. Okay, 4. So I've broken. I'm going to stay in the fight though, because I think I might have a chance here. As long as that Wild Runner's on the ground, so Death Maiden's on the ground, I might have a chance here in a shooting battle. Because I'm still pretty resilient. So I'm going to now make a cool check for my leader. Now, 4 is very low. That's not good enough. My leader has fled. Okay, which leaves me just with my stoic grenade launcher standing there on the crate. Let's see what he gets. He's fine. He's good to go, Brendy. So
excellent.
Grenade launcher wants to tough it out.
So I've lost 2 models.
Yep. You can't break it, I don't think.
If I roll
a 6. A 6. A natural 6 will bottle you as well.
Yep.
No. So this is probably the last round, I think. But that grenade launcher is gonna go down fighting. Right, let's roll off to see who goes first, Brendy. Oh, I'm gonna get my shot. Okay, now what do I want to do? Do I want to kill the Death Maiden? Do I want to... That's probably my only option, isn't it? I suppose I could try to move over and kill her. I think I'll go for the Death Maiden, though.
You could try and loot a crate.
Could try to loot a crate.
The mission is crates.
I think you're going to get the crates, though. Just quietly. Alright, I'll do an aim shot at the Death Maiden. She's out of my close range, so that means it's good.
Well,
so
actually I'm not.
6 inches is close range for a grenade launcher.
Sure, yes. I'm going to... It's a double action to loot the crate.
Oh no, I'm aiming. I'm just doing an aim shot.
Oh,
I'm not looting.
You're not looting? Okay.
No, not looting. Not
All
looting.
right.
In Brendy's mind, I was doing something completely different. Alright, so yeah, he's going to do an aim shot. I might actually... Because she's flesh wounded, so she's tough what now? 3? I might actually shoot a frag grenade, because that could actually do some extra damage to the little lady next to her. So I'll do a frag grenade just for funsies. Aim shot, hitting on 3s. Okay, I got a miss, but it's a frag grenade, so something could come out of this. Let's see what happens. Right, so I'll roll my scatter. Now I did get a ammo roll there too, so I think the grenade can cook off in the barrel if I roll... Is it if I roll the hit dice on the scatter? We'll have to look this up. This doesn't happen very often, but I think the grenade can actually cook off in the barrel. Okay, well, it moved 3 inches. I think that's okay, but we'll just double check in a second. What happens when you roll a ammo roll on a blast weapon?
Oh, did you fail an ammo check?
Yeah. So it does still hit your wheeled runner, but not the pet. Hits her from behind, and it's a 3, which I assume is going to knock her back.
The wheel runner?
Yeah.
You got to roll individually for the...
Oh, true. You got to roll individually for a blast weapon.
Yep.
I had 6, so
okay.
definitely not
Definitely knocked back. Yep.
So she's going to get knocked towards the Death Maiden, so she'll be pinned here.
Yep.
Okay. Strength 3 on her, and toughness of 3, so 4 plus to wound her. Did get a wound. That's it. So what's your armor save, Brendy?
She's got flak armor.
Flak armor, so 5 up save against a grenade. No. Okay. Oh, get something here. Alright. Let's see if we can roll another skull. Why not? Nope, just a critical.
Ooh,
but that will trigger a cool check.
She's a prospect.
They don't care about prospects.
They don't care about prospects.
They could not care less if she gets critically injured.
They're hot-headed, the prospects.
They are, yeah. So that's a rule for prospects. So prospects, the rest of the gang literally don't expect them to live, so they don't care if they get blown away right in front of them. Right, but that was really good. I mean, at least I've neutralised her for a turn, but my grenade launcher is probably not going to survive, let's be honest. Alright, you keep going, but I'm going to look up that rule about what happens when you roll an ammo check.
Well, I mean, there's not really much I can do.
I'll actually roll that ammo check too, because I haven't done that yet. 2, so he's out of ammo. There's not much left to do here.
How close do you have to be to the crate to loot it?
You've got to be within an inch.
Alright, I think I didn't put her close enough to that crate. No.
Right.
So I've got nobody near a crate to loot a crate. I'll stand her up, and I'm going to move her over to near the crate. And she can move her around because she's got a huge movement. And I'm going to stand her in this little gap here behind the crate, next to the stairs, if weapons will allow me to.
Okay, just to clarify, just look it up. So the rule I was looking for was misfire. So what happens is if you roll an ammo on your blast weapon, and then when you scatter it, if you roll a hit and a 1, the ammo cooks off in the barrel, and you basically blow up your fighter. But in this case, I rolled a 3 and an arrow, so it was fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna move the shotgun sort of in between the crate and the model.
Yep.
To get the benefit of both worlds. I'm going to try my acid shot at your dude. He's very far away.
Yeah,
and
I'm going to be close to being out of range, but I think you probably are in range.
Yeah, no, look, I've got a 8-inch range, so I might actually, the only thing I might be able to shoot you with is a solid shot at that.
Oh, yeah, because it's not going to be, there's no way that's going to be in range.
It'll have to be the 16-inch solid shot.
Alright, 16-inch solid
and
shot.
just for clarification, I actually was out of range of the acid shot.
Yeah, didn't look good.
Didn't look good.
Alright, she's shooting over there.
I'm going to be in neg 2 because you're in pretty heavy cover from where I am. Being that you've got this crate and this barricade intervening, 4 is going to be a miss.
4's going to be a miss. Okay. Alright, well you keep going because I'm done. I can't do anything.
Yeah, perfect. I guess what we'll do is we got 5 inches on this tube. It's going to be the only thing I've got that can really shoot at you this turn.
Yeah, okay.
She'll come over here to get a line on you. You'll still be in neg 1 because your base is above mine.
Yep.
But actually I should probably move into a position where I'm 4 inches away, which I am with my auto pistol.
So she's got a +1 neg 1, so back to her normal 5 up. I think you said it was still 5 up before.
Yeah,
is that right?
Ballistic skill is 5 up for the Duke.
So 5 up to hit me.
No,
Right.
and an
ammo check.
Good for ammo.
It'd be great if all you guys went out of ammo and then I could just win this through shooting grenades. That'd be great.
Auto pistol has got it.
Right.
The wheeled runner. Oh,
no, she's already moved, hasn't she?
That was last turn she moved over, and then you blasted her with the template this turn.
Who's the wheel runner? Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
was thinking the Death Maiden.
I probably
Okay,
could have put her closer to the crate and then crawled her over.
True. Well, she's still on the range of the crate either way.
Yeah, I'll put her there. We'll just think
she can crawl over.
Crawl her over.
Yep.
Her pet will come over and try and lick her back to life as well.
Yep. That's actually over here with the Death Maiden.
That's over there with the Death Maiden.
Yep.
And then the last model I've got left to activate is my leader.
Yeah.
Who is sadly not really in the fight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move her over to another box as well.
That first, I didn't do any damage to her, but knocking her off that balcony at the start was really quite useful in terms of she just had to go the long way around. So sometimes you get really lucky with a shot and it doesn't kill someone, but it makes it really difficult for that model to stay in the game. Right, is that end around?
That's it.
Alright, so I've got to roll a morale check here just to see, or nerve check to see if my guy runs away. He does not. I'm going to stay in it because I think I'll try to loot a crate if I survive the shooting.
I'll do a bottle check.
Oh,
I've failed.
He's failed his bottle check. Oh, this could be interesting.
So I'm going to start with my leader, obviously. She passed.
So
anyone within 12 inches
anyone
of her?
within 12 inches of a leader stays on the board automatically because of their aura. So that's going to be most, if not all, of Brendy's.
All of them.
I think that's everyone.
Champion, and then she's just
that's everyone. So the leader was really well placed there to just keep the whole gang
in the fight. On that one.
Alright, now just roll off to see who goes first. Oh, Brendy gets it.
I got it on a 6.
Can you gun down my grenade launcher?
I really should, hey.
Probably should.
Actually, we needed to roll this injury roll.
Oh, true.
And
Okay, we'll roll that out. So 2 dice.
3 or 2?
I think it's 2.
2? Pets can't help?
I don't know. I was wondering about that the other day. Oh, okay, critical or skull.
Still critical.
Still critical. We need to look that up because I'm not sure about pets. Someone asked me about that the other day. It's one of those strange things. Okay.
I think the shotgun's my best chance here.
Okay.
We're going to move her 5 inches.
Yeah.
We'll just sort of go 3 and then...
Yep. Get up real close.
Get up as close as I can.
I really want Brendy to miss this so I can loot that last crate before I just...
We're going to do an acid shot.
Acid shot it is. Now, let me get the dice box.
Acid shot?
Well, what's your other ammo options? On this
Solid.
gun? So the other normal ammo?
I think this acid shot's the way to go.
Seems pretty good. Strength 3 is pretty good on a scatter shot.
You're out of close range though.
Okay. Well.
Oh well, too bad.
Too bad. Okay, that's probably hit though, right?
3? No, I don't think so. The ganger has...
you said out of close range.
Yeah, it was out of close range.
Oh dear.
The ganger had a ballistic skill of 4+.
Okay, well...
So, I really needed
sucks.
to be in close range.
I'm going to loot the last crate and see what I get.
A bomb.
Oh, out of the dice roll doesn't count. 4, it's fine.
It's a fine.
So I found some loot. Excellent. Just what I needed, and that's all I can do.
I'm going to loot with my leader.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You said nothing?
It's just nothing. Yeah. It's not a bomb, it's not anything.
I'll do my Death Maiden. She'll try loot. She's
She
found
got
the crate.
something. Alright, so we'll get rid of this one. That's a nothing crate.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to mean anything. I think it's still going to be a draw at the end of this. The Juve will make an aim shot at you now.
Got to reload? Did she run out? No, she didn't run out.
No, she didn't run out of ammo.
Okay.
Because she's a 4 on an auto.
Yep.
Alright, so let's try an aim shot. Needing a 4. Oh no.
That's a miss.
That's still a miss and still another ammo check, which she passes.
Still fine. She's putting it in one bullet at a time.
No, I'm pretty sure this will run. She can just crawl over towards the Death Maiden. She can crawl 3 inches because she's got to move a 6. Yep. To put her near the Death Maiden, which is really good. And her pet will just come over as well.
Yep. Okay, and is that everybody?
That's everybody.
Right, that's round. I'm going to voluntarily flee at the start of the next round because there's no... I'm out of ammo and I don't have really any chance of fighting this out, I don't think. Everyone's surrounding me now. So I'm just going to flee. So we'll call the game there. But that was actually... Considering how many guys I lost like really quickly there, I lost a lot of guys. I actually still managed to get 3 crates. Brendy managed to get 3 crates. And let's look at the victory conditions. So it says ending the battle. The battle ends when there's no more loot objectives on the table. Now we still had a couple there. We still had 1, 2, and 3 objectives left in the middle. And it says victory. The gang gathered the most loot points is the winner. If both gangs have the same number of points and the battle was fought as part of a campaign, the gang wins allegiance, so that doesn't matter. Otherwise, the battle ends in a draw. So we actually got a draw there. Brady definitely got the best of me there. After initially it looked like it was swinging against him, but then very quickly...
Quick rules check changed it all.
Quick rules check changed it all, exactly. So, you know, a very basic rules error can totally change the game. Anyway, that was a good game, Brady. Any thoughts?
I can't believe you got me with that 6 on this chem synth. The remaining tactics card I had you.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I had running in.
I'll pass it over.
Running battle, which is basically as one of my fighters hip shooting.
Ah, and that was going to be on your
I was going
thrower.
to use hip shooting on my chem
so
thrower.
she could move, and then shoot her chem
to get
chem
down
weapon.
the side there and flame you guys.
So that was pretty amazing that a autogun guy managed to sort her out. But I guess at the start of any game when everyone's just really basic, I guess that's the way it goes.
It's a dice game.
It's a dice game.
Rolled a 6, and I just didn't get to use my cool model.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was
my very expensive cool model.
That was still fun. Let's be honest, the Weber didn't do anything either, and Weber's one of my expensive.
No, I took him out with a shotgun. So yeah.
And my leader is like 310 points, and he managed just to injure your deathmate, not even kill us. So
yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty good. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again soon.